If you're tired of relying on 1 to 2 paychecks a month to get by, I'm going to show you in today's video how you can get paid every single day. And I'm going to show you 3 different things that you can do. You can do all of these at the same time. This is what I do. And at the same time, I'm going to show you how each of these are great to do. Now, as we go through this list, each is going to get easier and easier and easier. But the problem is most people think that it's actually the opposite and it gets harder and harder and harder. But we'll talk about that all in today's video. Now, most people rely on 1 to 2 paychecks a month, and this is what I typically refer to as the broken system. What I'm going to show you about is these 3 things that you can do is more in line with what I call the wealthy system. I did a whole video about the broken system in comparison to the wealthy system. I'm going to leave it linked in the description box below for you to watch it after this video, because it'll be very beneficial to help you understand this on an even greater way. The first example I'm going to show you in regards to getting paid every single day is something that anybody can do, and it's called AdSense. Now, Israel, what is AdSense? This is basically when you record a video like this based on skills, expertise, hobbies, and interests that you have, and you post it on platforms like YouTube, for example. YouTube currently is the best place to do this in regards to the amount of money that they'll give you. And when you release those videos, YouTube will pay you money for the ads which show before, during, or after your video. Now, this is something which people have been doing for a long time. And basically the way that this works is you can publish a video, for example, a year ago, and that video can still pay you today. I've got many such videos that do this. Now, I've got multiple YouTube channels, just for the record. Some of them have ads on, some of them don't, right? And you can ultimately choose what you want to do. You don't have to have ads on your videos, but you can also choose to have ads on your video as well. So for me, some of my channels do, some of my channels don't. Some of my channels will only have ads in the beginning and the end. Some channels I'll have ads all the way throughout the video, right? It really just comes down to how you decide to do this. Now, I mentioned this previously. One on the list is going to be the hardest to do, but for some reason, right, as I'm saying this, I guess it's because most people, when they think about this stuff, they're coming from the broken system and they're moving closer and closer to the wealthy system. They obviously still have that like mental fog that they have to get over, right? So many people are so gassed, they're so excited about getting monetized, getting the YouTube channel monetized, etc. And again, do it, right? But at the same time, that shouldn't be the goal, because the other things I'm going to talk about as we go through this video are much easier to do and are much easier for you to make money, and much more money from earlier on. So AdSense, you create videos, you put these videos out there, and ultimately all you have to do is wait for the paycheck. Now, the problem, right? There's going to be problems or drawbacks or things which are difficult about all of them. And I mentioned each one is easier as we go. Now, what's the problem with AdSense? Well, the problem, or the thing which is difficult for a lot of people, is there's requirements, right? There's requirements. Now, what are the requirements? Well, the requirements for AdSense are currently that you need to have a certain amount of watch time, which is people need to have watched your videos for a certain amount of time, right? And you need to have a certain amount of subscribers. Now, this isn't necessarily the hardest thing to do, but at the same time, it's not something which you can just do for most people like that. So the requirements are not impossible, right? I've even this is what I talk about in my product, Create Crowds Quickly, where I break down how I got a channel just thousands of views from the very beginning. But this is number 1, AdSense. AdSense will pay you every single month for work that you've done actively, right? Every new video I produce will produce new revenue, new money, right? AdSense. And these are people watching your videos every single day. So you're getting paychecks every single day, basically, which is accumulated into one total amount. If you look at your stats, you'll see, okay, cool, this is how much I made this day, this is how much I made that day, etc. Now, AdSense, like I said, is fine, it's good, right? People can make money that way. The second way you can do this, the second way you can move from relying on 2 paychecks a month to getting paychecks and paid every single day, is what we call affiliate marketing. It's actually funny, I'll tell you what affiliate marketing is in a moment, but I saw somebody post recently on one of my pieces of content. They saw something I was doing and they were like, oh, you know what, this sounds like affiliate marketing. And I said to them, you know what, this is even better than affiliate marketing. And this is what I'm going to tell you in the next part of the video. But what is affiliate marketing? So affiliate marketing is such a great opportunity for so many people to do, right? And most people, which is what's so sad about this, most people are affiliate marketers and they don't even know it. And what's worse, they're not even getting paid for it. So let's say, for example, you use a product or service and you highly recommend that product or service. You go and tell your friend, or you tell someone in your family, okay, look, go and get this particular product or go and get this particular service. It's great. They go and get it, and when they go and get it and pay for it, that company, that establishment, whoever it is, gives you a commission. They pay you a certain amount of money, or they give you some sort of reward for doing it. So for example, let me give an example, right? We recently moved house, right? We moved into a bigger, better place. It's great, etc. And when we moved into this place, one of the things we upgraded was our internet, right? We got super fast internet speeds, right? But at the same time, what did I do? I could have signed up myself, but I said, you know, okay, cool. Who do I know who's already with this internet service provider? Let them refer me, and then by us doing that, they can get a commission, and in that scenario, they got something and we got something, which is great, right? Now, I was already going to do it anyway. I was already sold on the product, right? And they already had the product, so they're recommending it to me. We're both getting a reward. That's what affiliate marketing is like. When you refer something to someone else, or someone refers you to something, and you pay for this service, and then you get a reward, or they get a reward, or both of you get a reward. It really just depends on how it works out. But the great thing about this, which is even better than AdSense, why is affiliate marketing better than AdSense? Because again, number one, it's faster. You could do this from, let's say for example, you're starting a YouTube channel and you're on the pursuit to get monetized, right? That's one way. It's great when it starts to pay you, but this is something you could do from the very first video that you made, right? So for example, I talk a lot about books, right? I've obviously written books, right? One of the books you've probably seen on this channel a lot is this book here, My 50 Success Secrets, which will show you how to make the next year of your life the best year of your life, right? This is a book. If I read many books, I've even got a section right on this channel which I call Book Club, where I break down some of the books which I read or think that you'll get a lot of value from time to time. Every time I do a book club review, I could leave a link in the description, right, recommending you go and get the book, a book I've already bought, already read myself, highly recommend, and say go and get it. If you go and buy that book, you get the blessing, you get the benefit of reading the book. I get a potential commission for recommending you, saying, okay, go and get the book, etc. That's what affiliate marketing is. This whole channel is designed to help people who are tired of working 40 plus hours a week use biblical success principles to totally transform their life. And there's so many things that I use which I could recommend and say, okay, cool, go and use this, go and use this, go and use that, etc., which are things I've been using for years. I highly recommend, but I know also that you need, which will help you in a great way. The powerful thing about this is there's the wrong way to do this and there's the right way to do this. The wrong way is to just recommend anything just for a paycheck. The better way and the great way to do this is to be a person of integrity, which is how I look at this. And I say to myself, you know what, I'm only going to recommend stuff that I've used, that I stand behind, right? That I can say, okay, look, I've been using this for a certain amount of time. Normally it's multiple years, and I stand behind this product. I recommend this product, and I like to say this all the time. The greatest recommendation, the greatest proof of like something being great, in my opinion, is the fact that I've used it for a long period of time. And that's better than anything I could say. I've been using it for 5 years, 10 years, etc. Now, what's the problem? Before we move on to the third one, which is the best and easiest to get into, what are the potential problems with affiliate marketing? Well, one of the problems with affiliate marketing is it's not yours. Now, you can look at this both ways. There's always positives and negatives to most scenarios anyway. So it's not your product. So that means you don't get the full amount of money. Another thing which is potentially problematic with affiliate marketing is you're at the mercy of the company. So for example, this has happened so many different times. You'll be with a company, you'll be helping a company, recommending a company, and then all of a sudden they'll change, or they'll just do something, right? They'll do something bad, and like, which causes you to say, okay, you know what, maybe I can't recommend these anymore. Maybe they can't, maybe this isn't the best option anymore, or anything along those lines. They may do something which doesn't align with your ethics, your belief system, etc. And that's another thing which is probably more valuable than anything, is it can damage your brand. If they do something, if you recommend a company and they do something which goes against like things you stand for, like, yes, we understand that nobody's perfect and people change, but it's something which doesn't look the best, etc. Right? Now we move on to number 3, which I said is the easiest, which is the best, and this is something I show people how to do in 7 days or less. And this is if you want to go from relying on 1 to 2 paychecks a month to getting paid every single day, paychecks daily, you want to create a digital product or digital products, right? Multiple. And when you create a digital product based on your skills, your hobbies, or your expertise, you now are in a great position. You're not relying on AdSense or relying on the time to get monetized. You're not relying on affiliate marketing, or you're not relying just on AdSense. You're not relying just on affiliate marketing where you're recommending other people's products. You have your own product which people can pay you for at any point in the day, round the clock, and you can get paid based on your skills, your hobbies, and your expertise. This is exactly what I show people how to do in my product Cash Flow for Christians. I show people who are tired of working 40+ hours a week to turn their skills, their hobbies, and expertise into a digital product that can pay them in the next 7 days or less. The powerful thing about digital products is, number one, it's fast. Number two, there's no requirements really, because especially the way I teach it is because it's based on you're not an imposter, you're not doing something you haven't done before, etc. It's yours. You're not at the mercy of anyone. It will build your brand if you do it the right way. And this is something that you can do today. You can do this today and pocket all of the money. And if you want to know how to make your first $7 digital product, for example, and then scale it, watch this video right here next. It will show you how to do it in a great way. Go in and God bless.